Number 6, what if Kahori reshaped the world? Okay, so in this universe, Surtur was going to destroy Asgard. So Odin was using the Tesseract. It ends up happening. It crash lands in the lake. Basically, it has some Native Americans. They end up going to the lake and all that stuff and things. So there's this girl named Kahori, and like normal, she's this brave, fearless adventurer kind of thing, and she has a brother named Wakta. And then when some Spanish conquistadors show up and start to attack the village, they end up, because they're looking for the Fountain of Youth, they end up running off. They find the cave where the so-called Fountain of Youth is. She gets shot in the arm, falls into the lake. It turns out that the lake is an access point to another dimension that the Tesseract has created. And her ancestors and other people, other Native American people are there, and living there, they have all gained they've all absorbed powers from the Tesseract, so they could do things. They could move really fast. They could float things with their minds. So some of them could levitate a little, different things. They could some could control the weather, all kind of different stuff. Okay, I have no problem with with a Native American story. No problem with it. Okay, it's good, fine, all right. But then you get the problem as the start. Corey shows up there. The others have been there for like possibly 100 years or more, because you don't age there, you don't die at all once you do that. She shows up there. And like in 5 minutes, she learns how to master her powers, could levitate things, run really fast. They have this contest to get these kind of fruit things over these giant buffalo-like things. She gets more than literally anybody. When the conquistadors follow her through there into the other world, she ends up incapacitating them and telling other people how she needs their help. And then, there's this big portal in the sky that they can't get to, so they've leveled up. She apparently is so convincing that the land reacts to her and brings the portal down. She goes through it. She attacks the other conquistadors who were there. When they end up knocking her out, partially knocking her out with some cannonball fire, and she's about to be killed, the rest of the other people from the other side show up. They attack the conquistadors and really end up kicking their ass. But of course, Kahori is like the leader and all of this, and she's there destroying the ships and all that kind of thing. Then when they're in Spain now with Queen Isabella, one of our advisors is telling her that that all the forces that they have sent have all been defeated. They have to give up. She doesn't want to. A portal opens up. Kahori and them comes out, and I know once again she's in charge. I don't know why, because apparently she knows how to use her power better than people who have lived there for well over 100 years. But okay, she shows up. She demands that they make peace, levitates Queen Isabella, throws her down, and she wants peace. Then all of a sudden, Doctor Strange Supreme shows up, and he approaches Corey, and that's it. I mean, why make this? If you just go and crap it, man, like I say, you could have done a really good. I have no problem with some Native American people having some cool abilities. Okay. But once again, you have the all-powerful alpha female who just knows how to do everything instantly, and it's very boring and ridiculous. And go on now to number 7. What if Hela found the 10 rings? Oh God, this was ridiculous. So basically, Hela and Odin attacked all the other realms to end up uniting the 9 realms. But Hela wanted to continue on. Odin didn't want that. She was too bloodthirsty, so he cast her down to Midgard. thing about it is Hela is the most annoying woman you have ever met. Every time she opened her mouth, I don't want to reach TV and strangle her. She is condescending, annoying, know-it-all, pain in the ass. That's the way to put it. So when she ends up getting prolonged, she lands in China, and the Yu Weng, who has the 10 rings from Shang-Chi, which apparently they don't realize was not a good movie, but okay. It basically tells her like this. This episode is like two things. It's the first Thor movie and Shang-Chi and the 10 rings, but only with Hela. Because when Hela tries to remove her helmet, she can't, because Odin put a curse on it and basically said, only one who is worthy will remove this helmet and they will have the power of Hela. So she can't remove the helmet, so she's pretty much powerless. They take her into wherever it is they have to go to the 10 rings stuff. Mr. Man wants to get a little close with her. She ends up knocking him out, tries to steal the 10 rings, can't, escapes, find the creature that kind of looks like it had a butt for a face, go out, and then it ends up in the other place now with the people who taught Shang-Chi, the people who are the flying dragon and all that, and then all of a sudden Hela learns control and all this and the other thing. And when Heimdall can't see Hela anymore, because apparently, being able to see all of creation has blind spots for some reason. I don't get it. Odin decides he's going to attack the 10 rings, because why? The 10 rings are dangerous for a mortal to have. Okay, the whole thing basically breaks down like this. Hela is an annoying bitch. Odin is supposed to be a jackass. The 10 rings guy is just kind of there, and you're supposed to think that this entire movie is about Hela and her daddy issues and working through them and all of that. So there's this fight between Odin, Weng Yu, and Hela, and then Hela eventually proves her worthiness, gets back her helmet, defeats Odin, and then Odin recognizes that she's things, so he gives her the throne of Asgard, and then Hela unites the armies of Asgard along with the 10 rings, and they embark on a journey to ensure freedom across the 9 realms. And then you literally see them show up on Gamora's planet to attack Thanos right when he was about to kill all of them. I don't. We go on now to number 8. What if the Avengers assembled in 1602? So apparently Captain Carter got pulled through time by Scarlet Witch to some messed up version of the Renaissance, where everybody is kind of there, Thor, Queen Hela is there, Thor is taken into Maya, Prince Loki, and apparently there's these rifts that keep happening in space and time, people keep getting sucked through. So Scarlet Witch brought Captain Carter there to fix the problem. I don't know how she's supposed to do that, but she brought her there. And when the rifts open, she literally tries to save people, but she's unable to save Hela. So Thor brands her as cursed and has people hunt her down. I don't even know. Basically, Tony Stark is there, and he figures that that they need a device to find the Forerunner, the person who first showed up in that timeline and is causing all these problems. They end up going to meet. So Stark builds this device that could supposedly find the person, but they need a power source to power it, and the staff that Thor has could work. So they need to steal it, and then apparently there's this group of wannabe Robin Hood bandits led by Steve Rogers. They end up meeting up, all of this. Go back. Banner is there as a Renaissance version of Hulk. I don't know. So they end up busting in the place. They end up getting the staff. They try to power it up and all of this stuff. Captain Carter is fighting Thor for some reason because he's a man and he's stupid. When they do turn on the device now, turns out that Steve Rogers is the Forerunner. And apparently what happened is that when he was fighting Thanos, right, he ended up hitting the time stone and ended up getting sent through time and trapped there. So the only way to fix everything is, I guess, to erase him from the universe or send him back to the universe or some kind of madness like that, which they do. And when that happens now, Captain Carter is left stranded in the Renaissance era. But then, Strange Supreme shows up. Okay. So we arrive at the final episode now, called What If Strange Supreme Intervened? And the best way to describe this episode is MCU on crack. That's it. Or maybe I should say MCU on steroids. Yeah, that's the thing, but the MCU on steroids. Strange Supreme takes Carter to his sanctum infinitum and he reveals that he has been capturing and locking up universe killers to try and atone for what he did, because he ended up wiping out his own universe. But one of them escaped, and he needs Captain Carter to find this person, because if he goes, she will see him coming and you won't be able to get her. So Carter goes, and who is the person that Strange is after? Kahori, who then reveals to Captain Carter that Strange is actually one who's evil. He isn't just capturing universe killers, he's capturing heroes and pretty much everybody to feed some kind of forge that he built in order to feed all of these people too, so he could resurrect his own universe. Now, the thing about it is, how did Kahori learn English? Why does Strange need her in the first place? Because he has like gods. What does he need her for? I don't know. How was she the only person to escape when the gods couldn't escape? Once again, alright. So they go back there. Strange tries to attack her. Carter intervenes. They end up escaping. She ends up freeing the other universe killers. They run in over the business and the other. They encounter Killmonger, Black Panther Killmonger, in his infinity armor with all the infinity stones and he's there ready to battle all of this. Kahori just scoops him out of the armor and throws him away. That's it. Because apparently she could do that, because apparently the infinity stones are a joke. So Captain Carter puts on the armor and instantly knows how to use it better than anybody who's ever used it before. So she and Kahori are battling Strange, and they're giving him the fight of his life, even though he is powerful enough to capture literal gods. They're literally kicking his ass. That's the way to put it. Like I said, it's like MCU on steroids. And when that happens now, they start attacking the forge to try and destroy it. God forbid he put a kind of protective spell around it or something. I don't even know. Strange decides he's going to feed all these people to the forge. So he opens up portals and he's dropping all of them into it. And I'm like, most of these people could fly. Why are they falling? But that's what happens. Kahori tries to save them because, she could also open portals just like that, apparently, whatever. That doesn't work out. They keep going back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down. So what do they all do? Hela throws her helmet for Captain Carter. Thor throws his hammer. This one throws it, all kind of stuff. So they pick up all that and they start beating the crap out of Strange once again. Turns out that Strange's regret something literally turned some kind of demon, and that was what was controlling him. They end up fighting him off. he ends up sacrificing himself to destroy the very same forge that he created. But in doing so, he actually ended up restoring his universe, but turns out he was never born into it. So then the Watcher returns Kahori and the rest of them back to their own universe, and then he and Captain Carter she asked to be given a tour of the multiverse before taking her home, and that's it. I mean, like, what's the point of all of this? Jesus, I mean, come on, and this whole season was just ridiculous. I mean, I didn't want some big universe-ending fight or something like that if you didn't have to do it. No, but you could have told some actual stories about some other people rather than just once again making this mostly about Captain Carter, because she was like in more episodes than anybody else. A bunch of ridiculous stuff, and then you just added in so much MCU crap. I mean, even in the last episode was like literally the MCU on steroids. Oh Lord, boy. Look, my final rating for What If Season 2, I give this a 1 out of 5 because I had to wonder what if they thought this was good, or what if anybody had any comments and decided, you know what, we shouldn't do this. But apparently not. That's what we got. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, try to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.